Hawkeye Sports Network from Learfield. This is Iowa Hawkeye Wrestling, brought to you by Hy-Vee. Score big savings with a Hy-Vee Perks membership. Iowa Lottery. Be a VIP with the Iowa Lottery. Visit ialottery.com for details. University of Iowa Healthcare. Changing medicine, changing lives. Wimmers Meats, the official hot dog of the Hawkeyes. Also brought to you by Riverside Casino and Golf Resort, home of the Draft Day Sports Lounge, just minutes south of Iowa City. And by U.S. Bank, proud to support Iowa basketball. U.S. Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Now, welcome to Hawkeye Wrestling.
Good Saturday afternoon, and welcome into Carver Hawkeye Arena and MediaCom Matt. Stephen Grace sitting up in the media section, watching through the first set of matches here as we are in the Trailblazer duels here, where the Hawkeyes hosting Cornell College and William Jewell. And right now, Cornell and William Jewell are squaring off on the mat. William Jewell leading by a score of 19-0. As we are at 145 pounds. Hawkeyes recently moving up to number 1 in the team standings this week. Had a good weekend last week with victories over Hastings College and Life University in duels. And then they had 11 wrestlers in the top 3, including 6 champions at the Eagle Madness Open down in Georgia. And the Hawks are on a roll. They've got a lot of newcomers. We'll be talking about them a little bit as we work through the day. And just trying to build off of last year's national championship. We all remember, very dramatic, came down to the last weight class at the Nationals, and the Hawkeyes were able to get the win to solidify things for the individual and team standings, and looking to build on that as they have brought in a lot of hammers to add to an already powerful lineup. I think I saw 11 newcomers have made their way in. And, just include world team member Sky Reelin, who was one of their competitors last year. Reelin was trying to find my notes here. I had the wrong thing listed up. Trying to remember where Reelin had transferred in from. There it is. She was at McKendree to start her career and then was at Central Methodist last year. And then has made her way here to Iowa City. She was a U23 World Team member, U23 World Silver Medalist Macy Kilty, and then, 2024 Olympic Silver Medalist at the Paris Games, Kennedy Blades. And then a couple of true freshmen, 2-time state champion Kiara Dumessi of Waverly, 4-time state champion Naomi Simon out of Decorah, and the Hawks adding all of those to an already powerful lineup. So looking for a lot of good things from the Hawkeyes here this season as they continue things on. Cornell College comes in. This is just their 3rd season competing as well. They are relatively new. And Coach Boston Jacobs wearing a nice purple suit. Reminds me, any of you men's wrestling fans, Mike Allen a lot of times would show up as the head referee, kind of the referee official, and would have a purple suit. Looks very similar to that. So he's definitely decked out for the Cornell College Rams, and they're in their 3rd season trying to get that program established just up the road in Mount Vernon. And then William Jewell coming in at 1-1 on the year, ranked in the top 25 as well. So looking forward to a lot of good things here this season, and this match here today should be pretty good. We will have these 2 teams wrestle. As soon as that's done, we'll have a short break, and then the Hawkeyes will take on Cornell. Then we'll have another little short break, and then we will have the Hawkeyes and William Jewell take to the mat. Riverside Casino and Golf Resort is the presenting sponsor of Hawkeye Women's Wrestling. We are very appreciative for everything that they do. Please head on down, stop by for a relaxing massage at the spa, look for some fine dining at Ruthie's Steak and Seafood, and see so much more at Riverside Casino and Golf Resort, located just minutes south of Iowa City. They are proud to be the presenting sponsor of Hawkeye Women's Wrestling, we extend a giant thank you to Riverside Casino and Golf Resort for your partnership with the Iowa Hawkeyes. We are going to be actually hearing from Kara Humphreys with Riverside Casino and Golf Resort coming up, hopefully in between matches. They will get a presentation up on the or down on the mat for being the presenting sponsor, and then hopefully we'll have Kara up here and talk to her just a little bit. Also, we will be having Lily Luft, current team member, 138-pounder. She's going to be coming up. She's not wrestling today. She will be joining us on the airwaves, helping me fill in some of the gaps as we work our way through some of these matchups as well here for today. What we're going to do right now, take a quick time out. We will come back and have more from Carver Hawkeye Arena. It is the Trailblazer Duels. The Hawkeyes, Cornell College, and William Jewell will have more action when we return. You're listening to Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Hawkeye fans, get ready for the game with Big Grove. As an official craft brewery of the Iowa Hawkeyes, we're excited to bring you the ultimate game-watching experience. Enjoy fan favorites like Easy Eddie and Citrus Surfer while cheering on the Hawks. Can't make it to Carver? Join us at any of our 4 Iowa locations in Iowa City, Cedar Rapids, Des Moines, and Solon, where you can get out of the cold and enjoy warm hospitality while watching the game. Big Grove Brewery, your official watch party headquarters of the Iowa Hawkeyes all season long. Go Hawks!
Hi Hawkeye fans, this is Nelson Brands, West High alum and current Hawkeye wrestler. The Brands family has trusted Dodge Street Tire for longer than I've been alive. Whether it's tires for our trucks and cars or expert mechanical service, Dodge Street Tire are winners in our book. That's why we trust Brian and his crew to do it right. For more than 30 years, Dodge Street Tire has been tough as nails for the Brands family and our community. Dodge Street Tire on the corner of Dodge and Church Street.
Something big is happening at Hy-Vee. We just lowered thousands and thousands of prices on thousands and thousands of items in every aisle and in every department. Online, too. And on many of your favorite products. We've even matched prices with some of the biggest discount stores in the country. Because we get it, times are still tough. So we'll continue to work hard to bring you new lower prices on thousands of items. Things are looking different at Hy-Vee. Come see for yourself.
You might think Iowa grows corn, but the truth is, corn grows Iowa. Corn can even fuel your drive to watch the Hawkeyes play when you choose Unleaded 88. It's a fuel that's cheaper, cleaner, and greener. Plus, it's homegrown, making Unleaded 88 the clear choice at the pump and totally worth the hype. So as you head to cheer on the Hawkeyes this season, don't just fuel up. Pump it up with Unleaded 88. Find Unleaded 88 at a station near you. Go to iowacorn.org/88.
Welcome back to Carver Hawkeye Arena, MediaCom Mat for the Trailblazer Duels. The Hawkeye women hosting Cornell College and William Jewell, as William Jewell and Cornell wrestling right now. William Jewell leading that one by a score of 19-4. William Jewell just with a 4-point throw, now a 2-point exposure at 160 pounds. And she's also got half Nelson in, looking for a fall. Not going to be able to run it over, though. Taking a look at the wrestlers competing today in these dual meets. First off, for Cornell, nobody going to be wrestling at 103 or 110, actually for Cornell or William Jewell. So both of those weights will be open. Cornell College at 117 will send either Ava Garcia or Cheyenne Mulford. At 124, they've got Addison Thrash. At 131 pounds, they have Kyla Andrew. 138, Ciara Gomez-Bryant. At 145, Jasmine McCaskill. At 160 pounds, either Emily Grasham or Shaylee Coons. At 180 pounds, they have Cameron Eikonoff. And then at 207, they will have Dania Werner. For William Jewell, they also do not have anybody at 103 or 110. At 117, we'll see either number 9, Alex Weitzman, or Maya Palacios. At 124, we'll have either Emery Belosin or Jada Hernandez. At 131, Alanis Cedeno or Shelby Kemp. At 138 for William Jewell will be either Alyssa Jimenez or Marie Pearson. At 145, Paige Barber or Haley Briscoe. At 160 pounds, either Athena Wilden or Nilese Isgiri. They do not have anybody for William Jewell at 180. And then at heavyweight 207, we'll have either Desiree Hall or Peyton Welt. William Jewell is coached by Desiree Ramos and Tanya Calloway. And then for your number 1 ranked Iowa Hawkeyes, number 1 ranked Rianne Murphy weighing in will get the forfeit at 103. 3 Hawkeyes listed at 110, either number 1 ranked Ava Bayless, Val Solario, or Emily Gonzalez. Emily up from 103 for the duels today. Again, one of those 3 will also get a forfeit in both matches. At 117, top-ranked Brianna Gonzalez for the Hawkeyes. At 124, it will be Callie Lang today. At 131, a choice of number 7, Sky Reelan, number 8, Emily Frost, or Emily Potnode. At 138 pounds, 4th-ranked Nania Estrella, back from injury last year, was on her way to a good season, got hurt at the Senior Nationals in December and had to sit out the rest of the way. At 145, a couple of, I would say, decent options, as you've got either top-ranked Reese Laramendi or Macy Kilty, a couple of world team members there, so don't really see much drop-off between one or the other. At 160, we'll have Olympic silver medalist Kennedy Blades. She's ranked number 2 in the country, or number 9, Rose Cassiope. At 180 pounds, we'll have top-ranked Kylie Welker or number 8, Naomi Simon. And then at heavyweight for the Hawkeyes, top-ranked J.C. Fuller or number 7th-ranked Keisha Osteen, as that'll be the lineup for the Hawkeyes. Head coach Clarissa Chun, associate head coach Gary Mayab, and assistant coach Tanya Verbeek. So looking forward to those matchups as we are up to the 207 weight class here between William Jewell and Cornell. William Jewell leading that one by a score of 28-4 coming into this last match of this opening duel. We'll step out, take another quick timeout. We'll be back with more action. The Trailblazer Duels presented by Riverside Casino and Golf Resort inside Carver Hawkeye Arena on Mediacom Mat. This is Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Hey Hawk fans, ready to elevate your game day experience? Introducing Daydreamer Cannabis-Infused Beverages. Made locally in North Liberty, Iowa, Daydreamer is your all-natural, low-calorie lifestyle beverage made with real fruit. It's light, healthy, and alcohol-free. Just what you need to keep you relaxed when the game heats up. So grab yourself a Daydreamer. Sip local and dream big. As always, enjoy responsibly. Visit us online at enjoydaydreamer.com.
Iowa Hawkeyes women's basketball forward Hannah Stuelke teamed up with 22 and Vine at Riverside Casino and Golf Resort to bring you an exclusive creation, the Hamburger. This mouthwatering masterpiece features 2 delicious sausage and beef patties with crispy bacon jam, melted American cheese, and a perfectly fried egg, all nestled on a French toast caramelized brioche bun. Experience the Hamburger today, available only at 22 and Vine. It's a game changer.
Hello, Iowa. Here's a promise. Wherever you are in this great state, University of Iowa Healthcare is here for you, even if you never walk through our doors. Educating, caring, leading research, sharing our expertise with all. Because we believe that UI Healthcare is here to make all of Iowa better. UI Healthcare, changing medicine, changing lives. Visit uihealthcare.org.
Hey there, sports fans. Hungry for a legendary experience? Look no further than Bump's Restaurants, proudly named after the legendary Bump Elliott. Nestled right at the Finkbine Golf Course on Melrose Avenue, Bump's is your go-to spot for mouth-watering meals. Present your ticket from today's game at Bump's and get a buy one appetizer, get the second appetizer free deal. Offer good through the next home game. See you soon off Melrose Avenue at the Finkbine Golf Course. Bump's Restaurant, a legendary place with legendary food.
Hey Hawk fans, ready to elevate your game day experience? Introducing Daydreamer Cannabis-Infused Beverages. Made locally in North Liberty, Iowa, Daydreamer is your all-natural, low-calorie lifestyle beverage made with real fruit. It's light, healthy, and alcohol-free. Just what you need to keep you relaxed when the game heats up. So grab yourself a Daydreamer. Sip local and dream big. As always, enjoy responsibly. Visit us online at enjoydaydreamer.com.
Rivalry matchups are back, and you could be there in style with the Iowa Lottery. Enter any non-winning Hawkeye Gold Scratch ticket in the VIP Club for a chance to win exclusive seats to the Iowa State matchups at Carver Hawkeye Arena. Enjoy complimentary food and beverage service, parking, and $500 in spending money as you watch the Hawks and the Cyclones battle for in-state bragging rights. Women's basketball, men's basketball, or men's wrestling. It's your choice. Check out ialottery.com/VIP for details and play today. Woo-hoo!
Welcome back to Carver Hawkeye Arena. Stephen Grace looking down upon MediaCom Matt for the Iowa duels here this weekend. Hawkeyes getting ready to come out and take on the Cornell College Rams. Cornell just dropping a 34-4 decision against William Jewell. Got about 6 minutes until that will get underway here as they are clearing things out, shifting William Jewell out, getting the Hawkeyes situated on their bench, getting Cornell back up and ready to go as well. As the Hawkeyes come into this 2-0. We said last weekend, big wins over Hastings College 46-1 and over Life University by a score of 30-14. They've also competed at the Luther Hill Open and Eagle Madness Opens with 6 champions in each of those. Next weekend, the Hawkeyes will head down to the Missouri Valley Open. That will be taking place on the 22nd and 23rd, so Friday and Saturday. Looking ahead, we will have more coverage on the Hawkeye Radio Network of the Hawkeye women during the Soldier Salute. That will be over at the Extreme Arena in Coralville. We will be covering both the men's and the women's action going on simultaneously over there. That is always a great opportunity to see some good wrestling. If you've not got your tickets yet, get a hold of Extreme Arena and try to go over. Great chance to see these Hawkeye women. Also get a chance to see the Hawkeye men. A lot of other great collegiate wrestlers, both on the men's and women's side. So looking forward to a really great opportunity for that. That will be December 29th and 30th over at Extreme Arena in Coralville. So please go get your tickets and plan on that. The Hawkeye women will also have one more set of duels in Carver Hawkeye Arena, and that will be on January 18th. And they will be taking on Augustana College and Grand Valley State. So get your tickets and head on over here to Carver Hawkeye Arena for that one as well, as they will be looking forward to that one. Got a couple of other events in December. They've got the college duels in Albany, New York in January, and then they gear things up for their NCWWC regionals in late February and their national championships being held March 7th and 8th. So head on over to HawkeyeSports.com, look at that schedule, and see if you can find a way to make it to Soldier Salute in late December. Make your way over here to Carver Hawkeye Arena on January 18th for the Iowa duels against Augustana College and Grand Valley State. And just figure out how else to support this Hawkeye women's wrestling team. This is a phenomenal team. They do a great job of being good ambassadors for the sport of wrestling and for the University of Iowa. And we are excited to be able to bring you the coverage here today and follow them all season long. As the Hawkeyes about ready to make their way out from the tunnel. Hawk fans, experience your home away from home at Coralville's finest all-suite hotels. Homewood Suites and Home 2 Suites by Hilton each offer guests spacious suites, complimentary breakfast, 24-hour fitness center, pool, hot tub, guest laundry, and convenient locations. Let their warm and friendly staff take care of you and your family when you visit Hawkeye Country. Also, the Iowa Lottery Terrace at Carver Hawkeye Arena is back. You can see the Hawkeyes take on the Iowa State Cyclones like a VIP. Find Hawkeye Scratch tickets today at a retailer near you and enter non-winning tickets into the prize zone. Visit ialottery.com/VIP for details. Also, a big thank you to Riverside Casino and Golf Resort, your presenting sponsor all season long for Hawkeye Women's Wrestling. And we look forward to talk to Kara Humphreys coming up during the intermission between this next duel and the final duel of the day. But we are excited for everything that Riverside does, helping to bring you Hawkeye Women's Wrestling. One more final timeout. We'll be back with wrestling action between the Hawkeyes and Cornell College right after this. You are listening to Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Hawk fans, stop in and visit the newly renovated guest rooms at Hyatt Regency Coralville Hotel and Conference Center, located in the heart of Iowa River Landing. Stay within walking distance of Extreme Arena, home of the Hawkeye volleyball team, as well as great restaurants, shopping, and scenic walking trails along the Iowa River. Hyatt Regency Coralville is also the home of Hawk Talk with Jan Jensen and Fran McCaffrey. Come together at Hyatt Regency Coralville, where everything you need is right here.
Our mission at Oak Knoll is to provide exceptional retirement living and health services through life care. I'm Steve Rowe, CEO. We are a not-for-profit life plan community and have served the Iowa City area for 57 years. Oak Knoll is located near University of Iowa hospitals and clinics, Kinnick Stadium, Carver Hawkeye Arena, Hancher Auditorium, and downtown Iowa City. Visit our website at oakknoll.com to learn more. We're a proud sponsor of Hawkeye Athletics. Go Hawks!
The Iowa Hawkeyes are officially bowl eligible. Sign up at HawkeyeSports.com/Bowl Central. When the game is announced, you'll immediately receive information on game tickets, air travel, and hotel. Presented by Travel Leaders, Destinations Unlimited, Iowa's official bowl tour.
Hey there, sports fans. Hungry for a legendary experience? Look no further than Bumps Restaurants, proudly named after the legendary Bump Elliott. Nestled right at the Finkmine Golf Course on Melrose Avenue, Bumps is your go-to spot for mouth-watering meals. Present your ticket from today's game at Bumps and get a buy one appetizer, get the second appetizer free deal. Offer good through the next home game. See you soon off Melrose Avenue at the Finkmine Golf Course. Bumps Restaurant, a legendary place with legendary food.
Hey Hawks, Peyton Sanford here. Now is your chance to make a difference. Join the Swarm today and partner with Iowa student athletes like me to support charities throughout Iowa. Learn more at iowaswarm.com.
Iowa Hawkeyes women's basketball forward Hannah Stuelke teamed up with 22 and Vine at Riverside Casino and Golf Resort to bring you an exclusive creation, the Hamburger. This mouthwatering masterpiece features 2 delicious sausage and beef patties with crispy bacon jam, melted American cheese, and a perfectly fried egg, all nestled on a French toast caramelized brioche bun. Experience the Hamburger today, available only at 22 and Vine. It's a game changer.
Back to Carver Hawkeye Arena as we have the national anthem being sung right now. Rendition of the national anthem there as the Hawkeyes and the Cornell Rams are lining either side of MediaCom mat, getting ready for introductions and looking to get underway here in the Iowa duels. Like we said, no wrestlers for Cornell College at 103 or 110, so the Hawkeyes will get forfeit victories at both of those weight classes. Really cool when they were coming out of the tunnel. They had smoke machine. They ran out with the Fight for Iowa flags in front of them, and then the Hawkeye women's team makes their way out to back in black with a swarm. They just walk their way out together, just like the football team always does. So, Hawkeyes being introduced right here. 34-4 was the final score. William Jewell with the victory over Cornell in the first match. As soon as the Hawkeyes and Cornell are done, then we will be wrestling against William Jewell as well. In between those matches, we will have Kara Humphreys from Riverside Casino and Golf Resort up here to join us and talk a little bit about Riverside's partnership with Hawkeye Women's Wrestling. Good crowd has made their way here inside Carver Hawkeye Arena. They do have curtains down just to keep all the fans down a little bit closer, but I would say the home side is probably at least 2/3 of the way full. I mean, it only goes up to about row 25 or so, but I'd say it's at least 2/3 of the way full here. Far side goes all the way up to the top, and it's probably about half full. Probably bring some people down a little bit more. Both ends have quite a bit as well, so I'm really bad at estimating. I mean, I know if you've got complete full capacity, you're at 15,000, but I would say easily 3,000, if not 4, are in here right now. And I could be even on the low side on that. It was easy last night for the men when we were down at Bellarmine because we knew they had a sellout crowd and they held about 2,300. So I could estimate about 2,300 people. But one way or the other, not quite the 8,200 that we had last year for this event, but still a really good crowd making their way in to support the Hawkeye women and see some great wrestling here. We can all help prevent suicide. There is hope with the 988 Lifeline. Call or text 988 now if you need help. Also, Dodge Street Tire and Auto, locally owned and operated, voted best of the area for the 10th consecutive year, proudly supports Iowa wrestling. Trust Dodge Street Tire for honest auto repair and the best deals on Goodyear and Toyo tires. Dodge Street Tire and Auto celebrating over 30 good years on the corner of Dodge and Church Streets in Iowa City. Love Brian and his gang. They do a great job. Very community-minded. They do a lot of wonderful things in the Iowa City area. We have a lot of really great sponsors on the Hawkeye Radio Network. I always give my plea at the end. I'm going to give my plea at the beginning as well. If you enjoy listening, then make sure that you go support them. Go find those sponsors and say, you know what, we were listening to some Hawkeye wrestling, men's or women's, and we heard your ad on there, and we really appreciate what you do, making it possible for these broadcasts to come to us. Go support them and let them know that you really enjoy it. So that's the best way for those advertisers to say, you know what, people are hearing it, we enjoy doing it, we're looking forward to it. So go support them, and we will hopefully be able to keep bringing more and more action to you throughout the year. Going to have an exhibition match, I believe, before we get started. Fans getting excited. So this is Ava Garcia. Ava against Ava. Ava Bayless, number 1 at 110 pounds. Bumping up for an exhibition match against Ava Garcia. Gets a takedown to the back for 4. Gets a leg lace for 2. Gets a leg lace for 2. And that makes it 8-0. And they were right on the edge going out of bounds. And now head back to the center for a restart. Ava in on another shot and finishes for the 2 to finish it up with a 10-0 victory in the exhibition match. Josh Schamberger getting Lily Luft up here for us. Lily, hi.
How are you?
Doing great. Good to have you on here.
Yes, I'm happy to be here.
So it's exciting. Just talking about getting this crowd in here, and I know not a lot of opportunities for you guys to wrestle inside Carver, but when you're here, these fans love it. And,
oh, yeah, it's always electric when we're in Carver Hawkeye Arena.
So looking forward to it. Should be a couple of great matchups here as Ava Bayless with the exhibition win there to get things started, and now going to get the dual meet underway. So I got to get your take. Obviously, I do a lot with the men. I've been around, but talk about the new wrestling room, the new tunnel, being able to come out here. What's that like for you guys as athletes?
It's amazing. We're all so blessed to have the facility that we do. You know, it's the best in the nation. It's always an honor, you know, just getting to walk down those steps and know that that's a facility that we get to work and train in every single day. And, you know, I spend minimum 8 hours a day there every single day. So, you know, it's like a second home to me.
It's awesome. And you know what? We were down at Bellarmine last night in Kentucky with the men. Their wrestling room is an old church.
Wow.
Like, we pulled in, I'm like, this looks like a church. Yeah, it's an old church that they've converted into their wrestling room. And, you know, we get a little spoiled with what we have here, but, you know, wrestlers, that mentality is, hey, you know what? We'll take what we can get, and we'll make the most of it.
Yes.
So, Rhiannon Murphy with the win by forfeit, gives the Hawkeyes a 5-0 lead. It's different having the benches opposite.
I know, it feels so weird because, you know, we're so used to running out of the tunnel over here.
Yeah. So big win there with the forfeit. How's the season been going so far for you guys?
Really well. You know, we just take each competition as it comes and prepare for the next one. And you know, we're excited for today to have 2 amazing duels here in Carver Hawkeye Arena. And you know, next weekend we'll be at Missouri Valley. So.
Val Solario going to get the nod here at 110. Also going to be a forfeit victory. At least coming in, you knew there wasn't going to be. I'm sure it's hard if you're a competitor and you're all excited, ready to go, and then you go out like, oh, I'm amped up for nothing. But
I know, it's really hard too. Val's really great. She's a new incoming freshman this year, and, you know, it's been really great to have her and Rhiannon in the room. They're both really great additions to our team, and, you know, we're excited to watch them wrestle, but, you know, next week.
Yep. Well, speaking of newcomers, I mean, a lot of new faces coming in.
Absolutely.
How's that been with the team? I mean,
it's been really great. You know, we're having, you know, a lot of really good girls being added to the team, and, you know, that's just better and better training every single day. You know, having Macy Kilty in the room, getting to train with, and, you know, she's a world silver medalist, and so, you know, getting to have that as your partner every day has been really great. Along with so many others, you know, Kennedy Blades and all, you know, the incoming freshmen. You know, they've definitely added a lot to our room.
Yeah. Well, here we go with Brianna Gonzalez. I believe this is Mulford. Cheyenne Mulford underway here. First competition for the Hawkeyes on the day. Nice little snatch single. Missed the leg, though, as she tried to get around behind to finish for the 2. Gonzalez comes back in, now comes to a double. Headlock attempt there by Mulford, but Brianna stays behind it, gets down for the 2. Now trying to lock up that leg lace. Gets it for 2. And trying to fight it through one more time. Right on the edge. Mulford trying to kick away. There's another, she gets down a little bit lower to the ankles, another lace. One more time attempted, but Mulford doing a good job posting those hips, not letting her roll her through the rest of the way there, Lily. Good job there fighting that off. 6-0 is the score, though, for Gonzalez. There's a shot by Mulford. It's to Brianna's left leg, stepping over it. Brianna throwing a whizzer in, trying to trick her knee out. Referee right there making sure no injury potential.
Kind of a tough position here.
Stalemate it. They'll get back to their feet.
Bree's actually going, majoring in exercise science and going for strength and conditioning. She wants to become a wrestling coach, and I can just see that throughout her training. Even in the weight room, she always seems to push every single person in there, and it definitely correlates out on the mat too as well.
Well, I can remember a couple years ago over at the Soldier Salute, and obviously everybody's wrestling unattached and just seeing the teammates cheering each other on and coaching them, and it's just kind of fun to see that connection that you get within the team, and everybody's cheering for everybody else. There's a nice snap. Go behind for Gonzalez for another 2. Minute and a half to go here in the first period, and there's the exposure for 2 more. Not in a spot to finish for the pin, so that will do it. 10-0 technical superiority. And that will be 4 more points for the Hawkeyes. Gives them a 14-0 lead. That'll move us to 124. It's kind of exciting for, like a Cornell College to be able to come down here. I mean, they're also just in their 3rd year of the program, and they're trying to get things going. Coach Jacobs trying to get that program established, and a chance to come down here and just get some competition. It's got to be great for these girls as well, trying to build them in their program.
Absolutely, I think it's really good to get these other programs in here. Getting the opportunity to wrestle in Carver Hawkeye Arena. I think that no team wants to take this for granted because it's one of a kind.
Yeah. 124, Callie Lang for the Hawkeyes taking on Addison Thrash for Cornell College.
Callie's doing a good job controlling center here, pushing it to the edge, maybe looking for a step out.
Tries getting around and just gets the 1 push out as she was around the waist. Looking to pull that underhook in, but gets the 1-point step out instead. Coming across. Snatch single right on the edge, cutting off to a double. Trying to turn her back in, but they stepped out first, so that'll be another step out. That is different for fans that are used to watching the men. You get a toe still in bounds, you can keep wrestling, but you get, one person's body out of bounds, boom, you stop the action.
Absolutely, and I think Lang's doing a good job at just really controlling center and getting that step-out point. There you go. She gets another one.
I like that step-out rule, though, because it forces you to stay in. I mean, if you're the person being pushed out, you're saying, you know what, I don't want to give up this point. I got to stay in. I got to fight. I got to be able to keep wrestling, and that makes a big difference in how that action continues.
Absolutely.
3-0 lead for Lang. 2:15 to go. Another step-out point. Makes it 4-0. Callie. Underhook, now goes head to the outside, cuts off to a double leg, takes her straight to her back and gets 4. Now see if she settles back in, and they confirm it.
Nice.
1:01 the time of that fall.
Big old smile on Callie Lang's face there.
Did a good job adjusted. She was keeping that pressure going, and then finally she was like, you know what, I'm going to get that underhook and keep that pressure coming back to me. And then got the feet to back, and then just she smelled blood, went to the head, and sucked it in and got the fall.
Yeah, she was ready for that one.
Hugging the coaching staff as she heads back over.
Callie Lang is definitely one of the most genuine human beings I've ever met. She just shows so much gratitude in everything that she does, and she's a great, great addition to our team.
at 131 pounds. Kyla Andrew for the Rams. Waiting to see who the Hawkeyes send out. Emily Patnaud will get the nod for the Hawkeyes. Making her way out. Senior that's made her way here to Iowa City.
She actually recently just got engaged as well.
Nice.
Very happy for her.
Congratulations on that. Someone she met here, or somebody that's followed her, because she's been a couple spots.
Yeah. They've actually been dating for the last 4 years, I
Okay.
believe, and he's a wrestler as well. So,
Okay.
Yep, he just finished his senior year, and yeah, they're moving forward in their future.
Very exciting. That's exciting to hear. Big old brace on that left knee as there's a shot attempt by Andrew. Down block, go behind for the takedown.
Quick on that go behind.
Now does a great job levering the triceps to get that chicken wing thrown in. Gets that far wrist, comes out front, looking to run it over. Getting her weight all the way on the opposite side, gets at least a 2-point exposure. Now see if she can just keep cinching it in. Gets a little tighter. Referee looks to the head table, confirms the fall.
Great job by Emily, just staying patient and getting that fall there.
That patience is key right there, Lily.
Absolutely.
I mean, sometimes you're like, ooh, I got this, I got to go. And, you know, she felt it, and she just took her time, knew where she was at, what she had to do, and able to cinch it up and get the fall there. I've got 3 daughters. The youngest is 8, and they all like to wrestle against me all the time. And she has learned, she's gotten better. The other 2, I'm always like, okay, take my arm, almost like an arm bar, like pull it across. Yep. She's done a good job where she'll start like posting against my feet too, so that I can't like stop.
Oh yeah.
So she's the smart one of the bunch.
I grew up having a lot of those times where we'd just be in the living room with my brothers, and our brother Logan would just grab me and start wrestling me, start doing these moves, and it's kind of, I got to figure it out.
So here we go at 138. And that is Ciara Gomez-Bryant for Cornell against 4th-ranked Nia Estrella for the Hawkeyes. She's on her way to a good year last year before she got hurt at the Senior Nationals.
Yeah, she actually hurt her Liz Frank. She had a fracture in it in her foot. Been battling back from that.
There's a shot by Cornell, and Nia does a good job. Grabs the legs, rolls her through, gets the exposure on it. Now comes up, grabbing an ankle and around the waist, seeing if she can get another exposure. Kind of a combination ankle lace gut wrench there. Now she gets up over the gut a little bit tighter. Referee letting this action go a long time, but now they're going to stop it, get back to their feet. You wrestle against Ania quite a bit in the room?
Yes, yeah. I've been working back from an injury, so not recently, but we have been training all summer together, and she's been a really great partner, very strong, very technical, and I think she adds a lot to our room as well.
Another one of those veterans.
Absolutely.
Coach Chun did a good job getting some younger people, some new freshmen like you coming in, but then also getting some experienced wrestlers to be able to have a good mix within this roster.
Absolutely, and I think that she did a great job at picking personalities as well, because it's not just the person you are on the mat, but it's off the mat as well that really matters. And I think that Coach Chun did a really
there's a whip over.
Nice.
Looked like she had the fall. Has to settle back in the other way. They give her 4 on that. Not going to be able to hold the fall. Gomez-Bryant just came across, and it's like she just got the underhook and threw it by and just whipped her all the way over. Gets another exposure. Now pulls the arm up onto the back, trying to go back the other way. Gets that arm underside there for the wing.
Out of 6-0 in Estrella. She's working that bar arm, see if she can get her to her back.
And there she rolls it up, gets another 2. That'll make it 8-0. Now she's got her hips all the way on the other side, trying to pull that shoulder down. Now they're looking up. Waiting to see, not confirmed. The referee on the mat's got a good angle of it. The side judge not confirming it. Now she comes back the other way. Now she's got it.
There's the pin.
2 minutes and 32 seconds, the time of the fall for Estrella. Let's take a quick timeout right now. We'll be back with more action. This is Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Iowa Hawkeyes women's basketball forward Hannah Stuelke teamed up with 22 and Vine at Riverside Casino and Golf Resort to bring you an exclusive creation, the Hamburger. This mouthwatering masterpiece features 2 delicious sausage and beef patties with crispy bacon jam, melted American cheese, and a perfectly fried egg, all nestled on a French toast caramelized brioche bun. Experience the Hamburger today, available only at 22 and Vine. It's a game changer.
Back at Carver Hawkeye Arena, Reese Laramendi getting announced, makes her way out from the tunnel, taking on Jasmine McCaskill from Cornell College. Hawkeyes lead 29-0 in the team score. Reese over checks in at the scores table.
This song is perfect for Reese because she has a huge obsession with Russian.
Oh, really?
Whether that's wrestling, music. She's actually taking a Russian class right now, and yeah, she loves it.
Nice. There she gets.
Oh, good
Double leg. She got in on a low single, elevated up, and converted. Now goes into a bent leg, up around the neck.
Bow and arrow there.
Gets a couple of exposures. 6-0 is the lead now for Reese. No escape points there. One of the differences within the freestyle rules. That is one of the curious things, seeing the explosion of girls wrestling at the high school level, but they wrestle folk style.
Yeah.
Even though you wrestle freestyle when you get to college.
I know it. There's just not enough coaches and refs that know it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Hopefully that'll change in the future, but knowing that college and all the world team and Olympic team is all freestyle, so
right.
Hopefully we can make that movement.
It's an adjustment, but it's not a huge adjustment. Nice arm drag right there and a takedown again.
Yeah, I grew up wrestling folk style, and so, I think that it helps in a lot of ways. It's easy for folk styles to transfer into freestyle, but I think it's really hard for freestyle wrestlers to start wrestling folk style.
Yeah. There's another exposure after the takedown, and Reese with the 10-0 win. Makes it 33-0 now in favor of the Hawkeyes.
Great job by Reese Laramendi.
I always enjoy the walkout songs and seeing how it ties into each wrestler's personalities.
Yeah.
And what's your walkout song?
My Home by Florida.
Okay.
Yeah.
We had that conversation one of the wrestling trips a couple years ago, and I'd have a hard time to figure out because I like so many different things. And
yeah.
My personality is kind of all over the place, but I've always been a big Metallica fan, so.
Yeah, we in the practice room, we always have music going, especially, when we're going live, and it's kind of those grind days, and each one of us kind of put our few songs that we like on it, and it just goes, and I think that's something that's pretty cool, just so we all kind of get a mix of,
right.
Who likes what.
Here we go at 160. Rose Cassiope going to get the nod for the Hawkeyes against Emily Grasham for Cornell. Rose right away, double leg to the back for 4. That almost looked like the video that they played beforehand, as now she gets a gut wrench exposure for 2 more.
it's exciting getting to see Rose Cassiope out here now. She redshirted last year, and so I know she's been really wanting to put that Iowa singlet on.
Look at that. Gutridge. She's got it done. She wanted to do it. She's out there for just 22 seconds. Trying to be like her brother. Getting things done in a hurry out there. 10-0. Gives it a 37-0 lead now for the Hawkeyes. And she made her way off the mat. Coach Chun's like, hey, go over, shake your opponent coach's hands. She's like, oh, stop, hang on, run back over. Did a great job, though. Just hit that double right to the back and then just climbed right up into that gut wrench. When you get that in the right way, it's hard to fight that off.
Absolutely. That chain wrestling, you just move right into the next thing.
Cameron Eichenoff makes her way out for Cornell College, taking on 8th-ranked Naomi Simon, 4-time state champion out of Decorah.
I was really excited to have Naomi on our team. I grew up wrestling with her just on, Iowa teams and going to Fargo together, and so it's been really great to have her in the room. Been doing really well this season.
Whistle sounds underway. She pushes in, snatch, drives her down to the mat, gets 2 right on the edge. So they stop it before she tries setting anything else up. Head back to the center. Keeping that forward pressure. Again, just hits that almost a short drag, just really grabbed the arm and then just slid right down into that snatch single. Gets the takedown, now goes up. Chicken wing on the right side. Trying to get that far wrist. Does a good job, comes around so that she's pushing her back inbounds. Now she elevates it up, gets the 2, and gets the confirmation for the fall. 27 seconds the time of the fall.
We waste no time out on these mats.
I know it. I love it. Well, that was great mat awareness, though, because she got that takedown, and it's like, you know what? I could get that wing, run it, but again, same thing with the push-out rule. If you're out of bounds, you can't get anything. They stop the action. So she just kind of slid her on the mat and then said, okay, I'm going to push you back towards the center. Made all the difference in being able to finish it right there.
Absolutely. Very good mat IQ there.
Final bout of this duel. Dania Werner coming out for Cornell. And for the Iowa Hawkeyes, number 7th ranked Katja Osteen. Making their way out as well. Katja transferring in from Simon Frazier. Waiting for the head table to give the go-ahead. Referee gets the okay from both side judges. Whistle sounds. Osteen, a lot of forward pressure, gets the push-out point. 42-0 is the lead for the Hawkeyes as there's the pancake. She's not going to need any more time than that.
There it is, cow catcher straight to the back.
It looks like that Cornell girl maybe hurt her wrist at the same time. She just came in for that shot. Osteen felt it, caught it just like the cow catcher, and boom, just hit it hard and gets the fall. 17 seconds. Makes the final score 47-0 in favor of the Hawkeyes. Made quick work of that. So, Lily, we're going to step out, take a quick timeout. We'll come back and have a little bit more here from Carver when we return. This is Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Hawkeye fans, get ready for the game with Big Grove. As an official craft brewery of the Iowa Hawkeyes, we're excited to bring you the ultimate game watching experience. Enjoy fan favorites like Easy Eddie and Citrus Surfer while cheering on the Hawks. Can't make it to Carver? Join us at any of our 4 Iowa locations in Iowa City, Cedar Rapids, Des Moines, and Solon, where you can get out of the cold and enjoy warm hospitality while watching the game. Big Grove Brewery, your official watch party headquarters of the Iowa Hawkeyes all season long. Go Hawks!
Hi, Hawkeye fans. This is Nelson Brands, West High alum and current Hawkeye wrestler. The Brands family has trusted Dodge Street Tire for longer than I've been alive. Whether it's tires for our trucks and cars or expert mechanical service, Dodge Street Tire are winners in our book. That's why we trust Brian and his crew to do it right. For more than 30 years, Dodge Street Tire has been tough as nails for the Brands family and our community. Dodge Street Tire on the corner of Dodge and Church Street.
Something big is happening at Hy-Vee. We've just lowered thousands and thousands of prices on thousands and thousands of items in every aisle and in every department. Online, too. And on many of your favorite products, we've even matched prices with some of the biggest discount stores in the country. Because we get it, times are still tough. So we'll continue to work hard to bring you new lower prices on thousands of items. Things are looking different at Hy-Vee. Come see for yourself.
You might think Iowa grows corn, but the truth is, corn grows Iowa. Corn can even fuel your drive to watch the Hawkeyes play when you choose Unleaded 88. It's a fuel that's cheaper, cleaner, and greener. Plus, it's homegrown, making Unleaded 88 the clear choice at the pump and totally worth the hype. So as you head to cheer on the Hawkeyes this season, don't just fuel up. Pump it up with Unleaded 88. Find Unleaded 88 at a station near you. Go to iowacorn.org/88.
Hey Hawk fans, ready to elevate your game day experience? Introducing Daydreamer Cannabis-Infused Beverages. Made locally in North Liberty, Iowa, Daydreamer is your all-natural, low-calorie lifestyle beverage made with real fruit. It's light, healthy, and alcohol-free. Just what you need to keep you relaxed when the game heats up. So grab yourself a Daydreamer. Sip local and dream big. As always, enjoy responsibly. Visit us online at enjoydaydreamer.com.
Iowa Hawkeyes women's basketball forward Hannah Stuelke teamed up with 22 and Vine at Riverside Casino and Golf Resort to bring you an exclusive creation, the Hamburger. This mouthwatering masterpiece features 2 delicious sausage and beef patties with crispy bacon jam, melted American cheese, and a perfectly fried egg, all nestled on a French toast caramelized brioche bun. Experience the Hamburger today, available only at 22 and Vine. It's a game changer. Iowa Hawkeyes women's basketball forward Hannah Stuelke teamed up with 22 and Vine at Riverside Casino and Golf Resort to bring you an exclusive creation, the Hamburger. This mouthwatering masterpiece features 2 delicious sausage and beef patties with crispy bacon jam, melted American cheese, and a perfectly fried egg, all nestled on a French toast caramelized brioche bun. Experience the Hamburger today, available only at 22 and Vine. It's a game changer.
Welcome back to Carver Hawkeye Arena as we are in between matches. The Hawkeyes with the win over Cornell College by a score of 47-0. And a couple of forfeits to start things out. Technical superiority at 117. And then falls at 124, 131, and 138. A couple more technical superiorities at 145 and 160. And then falls in 180 and 207, and the Hawkeyes did not make it out of the first period at all, and they get their way to a win by a score of 47-0. Now getting ready to take on William Jewell. First had a presentation for Riverside Casino and Golf Resort. They are the presenting sponsor for Hawkeye Women's Wrestling. And we are very appreciative for them and everything that they do for Hawkeye women. We're so grateful to have them as a sponsor. We get to hear about them during our men's broadcast, but great to have them making their way up here today as well, as we're going to have Kara Humphreys coming up and joining us to talk just a little bit here about Riverside. So while we get her situated up here, let's step out and take a quick timeout. We'll be back with more. This is Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Hey Hawk fans, ready to elevate your game day experience? Introducing Daydreamer Cannabis-infused beverages. Made locally in North Liberty, Iowa, Daydreamer is your all-natural, low-calorie lifestyle beverage made with real fruit. It's light, healthy, and alcohol-free. Just what you need to keep you relaxed when the game heats up. So grab yourself a Daydreamer. Sip local and dream big. As always, enjoy responsibly. Visit us online at enjoydaydreamer.com.
Iowa Hawkeyes women's basketball forward Hannah Stuelke teamed up with 22 and Vine at Riverside Casino and Golf Resort to bring you an exclusive creation, the Hamburger. This mouthwatering masterpiece features 2 delicious sausage and beef patties with crispy bacon jam, melted American cheese, and a perfectly fried egg, all nestled on a French toast caramelized brioche bun. Experience the Hamburger today, available only at 22 and Vine. It's a game changer.
Welcome back to Carver Hawkeye Arena. Mediacom Matt for the Iowa duels here. Iowa with the win already over Cornell, getting ready to take on William Jewell. And Hawkeye Women's Wrestling presented all season long by Riverside Casino and Golf Resort. And we've got Kara Humphreys with Riverside Casino right now joining us. They are proud to be the presenting sponsor. And Kara, first off, welcome. Thank you very much for everything Riverside has done. So, talk about this partnership. I mean, why is it that Riverside is so excited to be helping and partnering with Hawkeye Women's Wrestling?
Yeah, we love to support women's sports. This is a great way to emphasize that commitment while fostering our community engagement that we're committed to as well. You know, wrestling has such deep roots in Iowa, as does our company, so it's just a natural alignment for us. And our customers tend to be big Hawkeye fans, so of course that helps too.
Well, you talk about community engagement. I know, ever since Riverside has been open, looking to do things in the community, looking to do things in the area and just give back to so much. Tell us a little bit more about how this partnership with the Hawkeyes has really led to some things that you guys have done down there.
Yeah, so we've been a Swarm partner now going into our 3rd year here. So with that gives us obviously access to a bunch of athletes to use. So as part of that, we've hosted Kennedy Blades down at the casino where we did a giving back promotion during the month of September to support the local food pantries. We ended up raising over $13,000 to benefit 3 local area food pantries. Our guests and community members that turned out were so appreciative of the opportunity to meet her, and it was just a pleasure to see and get to host and interact with her. As well as the Olympic medal was a bonus too, of course, to get to see that in person. Yeah, a lot of fun. Another opportunity that opened up for us was we were also able to help sponsor a girls wrestling camp at Iowa City West this past summer.
Very nice.
So we reached out to them. Of course, they were interested, so we helped work to make that happen. They had Lily Luff there that helped teach technique and interact with the local girls that attended the camp. It ended up being really well attended, and they were so appreciative of the sport. We're hoping to do something similar again this summer with them as well.
Very cool. Well, I can attest, I've been down to Riverside for a variety. I think the only thing I haven't done is golf down there.
Okay.
So, I've had a family member get a wedding down there, enjoy that, been at a concert, been on the floor, taken part. My wife and I had a couples retreat, so we got the spa, massages.
Do you do Ruthie's, the steak at Ruthie's?
Yep, eat at Ruthie's.
Yeah.
There's a lot of great things down there.
Yeah, absolutely.
And, it's awesome because it's so close, and there's just so many different things. So
yeah.
It's awesome to head down there and see what all there is to do, and we greatly appreciate everything that you guys do in the community, especially here sponsoring Hawkeye Women's Wrestling.
Yeah, absolutely. We're proud to be a sponsor again this year and hope to be back again next year as well.
Excellent. Well, we're looking forward to it. Kara, thanks very much. It was a fast duel here. Hopefully we go just as fast, have some dominance here in this next one.
Absolutely. Yeah, go Hawks.
Looking forward to it. That is Kara Humphreys. She is with Riverside Casino and Golf Resort. They are the presenting sponsor for Hawkeye Women's Wrestling again here this season. Big thank you to them as we continue things here throughout this season. We're going to step out another timeout. We will be back with the next duel of today's action. The Hawkeyes taking on William Jewell right after this. You're listening to Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Hey Hawk fans, ready to elevate your game day experience? Introducing Daydreamer Cannabis-infused beverages. Made locally in North Liberty, Iowa, Daydreamer is your all-natural, low-calorie lifestyle beverage made with real fruit. It's light, healthy, and alcohol-free. Just what you need to keep you relaxed when the game heats up. So grab yourself a Daydreamer. Sip local and dream big. As always, enjoy responsibly. Visit us online at enjoydaydreamer.com.
Iowa Hawkeyes women's basketball forward Hannah Stuelke teamed up with 22 and Vine at Riverside Casino and Golf Resort to bring you an exclusive creation, the Hamburger. This mouthwatering masterpiece features 2 delicious sausage and beef patties with crispy bacon jam, melted American cheese, and a perfectly fried egg, all nestled on a French toast caramelized brioche bun. Experience the Hamburger today. Available only at 22 and Vine. It's a game changer.
Hello, Iowa. Here's a promise. Wherever you are in this great state, University of Iowa Healthcare is here for you, even if you never walk through our doors. Educating, caring, leading research, sharing our expertise with all. Because we believe that UI Healthcare is here to make all of Iowa better. UI Healthcare, changing medicine, changing lives. Visit uihealthcare.org.
Hey there, sports fans! Hungry for a legendary experience? Look no further than Bumps Restaurants, proudly named after the legendary Bump Elliott. Nestled right at the Finkmine Golf Course on Melrose Avenue, Bumps is your go-to spot for mouth-watering meals. Present your ticket from today's game at Bumps and get a buy one appetizer, get the second appetizer free deal. Offer good through the next home game. See you soon off Melrose Avenue at the Finkmine Golf Course. Bumps Restaurant, a legendary place with legendary food.
Prepare for an unforgettable season with buzzer beaters, crossovers, and electric plays that will leave you on the edge of your seats. The Iowa men's and women's basketball teams will soon return to Carver Hawkeye Arena. Help us rally behind Coach McCaffrey, Coach Jensen, and the Hawkeyes as they fight for Iowa. Find team schedules, game times, tickets, TV providers, and more at HawkeyeSports.com. Get your family and friends together for some Hawkeye hoops at Carver Hawkeye Arena. Go Hawks!
Whether you're traveling for business, pleasure, sports, or with one of our guided tours, our team of travel experts at Travel Leaders Destinations Unlimited will ensure you have a memorable, worry-free experience. Let our professional travel advisors with extensive travel experience and destination knowledge handle your every travel need. Family-owned and operated, Travel Leaders Destinations Unlimited has been serving the Hawkeye community for many years, receiving the Agency of Choice Award several times. Make your travels easy with Travel Leaders Destinations Unlimited at duagency.com.
Welcome back to Carver Hawkeye Arena as we get ready for the Hawkeyes and William Jewell. Stephen Grace will be joined by Lily Luft here in a moment as she's down taking part in the introductions and being part of the team down there. Hawks already winning by a score of 47-0 over Cornell College. William Jewell defeated Cornell by a score of 34-4. Again, we will not have anybody wrestling for William Jewell at either 103 or 110. Hawks with a lot of either-ors that they've got listed here. Coach Chun getting a chance to see a lot of different people in the lineup. When it comes to your health, you need the full picture. That means the right diagnosis and the right treatment right from the start. Every day, University of Iowa Healthcare is working to advance medicine so you can get the best care. With more research, more clinical trials, and more treatment options than anywhere in the state, University of Iowa Healthcare is changing medicine, changing lives. Learn more at uihc.org. Also, for a taste of unique flavors you'll love, stop by Molly's Cupcakes in downtown Iowa City for homemade cupcakes, cookies, cakes, bars, and coffee drinks. Molly's Cupcakes, a proud supporter of the Iowa Hawkeyes. Once again, thank you to Kara Humphreys with Riverside Casino and Golf Resort, filling us in a little bit on some of the things that they have been doing, as they are the presenting sponsor for Hawkeye Women's Wrestling. Thank you again to Riverside Casino and Golf Resort. Starting lineups announced. Get the captains out to center mat. And I believe we're going to have one more exhibition match here. Hawkeye captains making their way out. Now, like I said a little bit earlier, Hawkeyes will be on the road down at Missouri Valley College next weekend. You'll have a couple more chances to see them in person locally here, including at the Soldier Salute December 29th and 30th. Head on over to the Extreme Arena ticket office and get your tickets for that. Men's and women's wrestling action of 6 men's mats, 2 women's mats. A lot of great competitors. Some really good teams on both sides that will be here, and a great opportunity to support not just the Hawkeyes, but just support some great wrestling all around. So head on over, get your tickets for that, and make your plans to go watch and support at the Soldier Salute, December 29th and 30th over in Coralville. And then January 18th will be the next Hawkeye women's home duel right here inside Carver Hawkeye Arena. We're looking forward to that one as well. So get your tickets for that.
You know, Soldier Salute's always one of my favorite tournaments that I get to go to. It's actually in the same place that we're going to have our nationals this year, which is even better. You know, kind of get us that prep, and it's pretty exciting.
We've got a exhibition match right now. Maya Palacios taking on Ava Bayless. Ava with the takedown, trying to get the lace. Cannot. It's a 4-point lead right now. Goes back to the ankle lace. Started one way, comes back the other. Gets another 2. Now, let's go of the ankles. Gets right back down. Gonna stop it, get back up to their feet. So was that a situation there where Ava just wasn't necessarily comfortable with how she had the lace, that she let out and, you know, went up over the hips and then tried to get back down to the ankle?
Yeah, I think so. You know, her lace looked pretty tight, but it looked like she just couldn't roll again and get that for another go, because the girl was just defending pretty hard with her hips back. The biggest thing with a lace is just getting your knees apart and hips and your butt back, and so that's what the girl was doing, and she felt that, so she just switched to a gut and then, you know, right back down to that lace.
6-0 lead. Minute 50 to go here in the first period. This is just an exhibition match, and there's a slip go behind. So no takedown. That's where Ava was trying to throw and missed, so do not reward the other wrestler for that. And then there's a nice just stuff the head, go behind for 2 more. And then another gut wrench roll through, and there is the 10-0 technical superiority in this exhibition match.
Great job by Ava Bayless.
Again, exhibition doesn't count towards the team score, but just getting a chance for some of these wrestlers to get some extra matches out there. I'm sure as a competitor, Lily, you know what? I don't care if it counts or not. I just want to get out there and compete.
Absolutely. That's what we train every single day for. So, any competition you can get at any time, we're going to take advantage of it. Especially our team. We're all very competitive, and we want to compete. So, that's why we do it every day.
Yeah. Well, it's good to see somebody. I mean, obviously, you work out with various people in your own room, so you see some new faces, but seeing somebody else that, hey, let's see how this is translating what I've been working on to try to be able to do some of these things.
Absolutely, even if they are at a different weight class,
Yeah. So, Brianne Murphy makes her way out onto the mat to get her hand raised for the second time. No wrestlers at 103 or 110. So that'll be a forfeit victory. Referee having a little bit of fun out there with her. So that gives the Hawks a 5-0 lead. Now we go to 110. Emily Gonzalez will come out to get her hand raised.
Tough to see them not get a match. Emily and Bree Gonzalez are some of my favorite people on our team. I think that they bring so much, and just really hardworking. Always come in early, always stay after late, and just putting in the hard work.
Yeah. So that brings us out to 117. 9th-ranked Alex Weitzman for William Jewell, taking on top-ranked Brianna Gonzalez for the Hawkeyes. Brianna with the quick 10-0 technical superiority against Cornell. Makes her way out. Gonzalez short and stocky, and this Weitzman pretty long and lanky. Doesn't matter there. She taps the head, drops into that snatch single, and then dumps her down for the 2.
Trying to work for the leg lace here.
He said Weitzman doing a good job keeping those knees wide, though, and those hips down, keeping the arms out wide. Gonzalez trying to find something, won't get it, so head back up to their feet. 2-0 is the lead. Do you see much change in your strategy if you've got a different body style, if you've got somebody that's a little bit longer, lankier, what you're trying to do? So there's a nice snap, go behind for 2.
Yeah. I think it varies depending on which wrestler you have, but really your wrestling stays pretty much true to you and your style, because every wrestler is going to react differently, whether it's their defense or just their body type alone. But, I think that Bree is super strong. I think, same for my wrestling. I'm a strong one that likes to do a lot of doubles and things like that. And so if you can just, get them out of position, that's your best bet.
Couldn't get a turn, so she goes for the shot. Now they go 2 takedown for Weitzman as Bree got a little aggressive coming there, maybe stumbled just a little bit and got thrown by, and then go behind there for Weitzman. Makes it 4-2 now in favor of Gonzalez for the Hawkeyes. 10-0 the team score in favor of Iowa. Gonzalez goes back to that snatch, dumps it down, easy 2 right there.
Doing a really good job not extending herself too in that shot, staying tight.
Comes up into that chicken wing now, see if she can run it. I say easy 2, she made that look easy because of the way she set it up.
Yes, yes.
There's things you can do to make everything feel a lot easier if you do the work leading up to that shot and finish. Couldn't run that wing, so get back to their feet. 8-2 with a minute to go here, first period. Gonzalez with wrist. There's a shot attempt by Weitzman. Gonzalez.
Heavy hips by Bree.
Yep. Over towards the edge, trying to circle back in. She's in that warning area, knowing that she's close to giving up a push-out point. Does a good job throwing an underhook, circling back in. She's still in that warning area. Now she's able to circle back in. 30 seconds left in the first. 8-2 is the lead for Gonzalez for Iowa. Wade's been doing a lot, controlling that right hand right there. Bree trying to clear out of that, find another opening here. Looks like this first period is going to come to an end, though, with Gonzalez on top by a score of 8-2. So 30-second break here. What kinds of things are you as a wrestler wanting your coaches to talk to you about, and what kinds of things is Coach Chun talking to you about during this 30-second time?
You know, for me, it's a little different for every wrestler, but for me personally, I kind of need that more hype. I like to be yelled at a little bit. Other wrestlers like to be talked softly too. For me, I really just want to, make those mid-match adjustments if I need them. If not, just to tell me that I'm doing great, keep up the pace. I'm a high-pace wrestler, and so just to kind of keep that going. But, everyone's different.
Right.
So.
Shot attempt there by Gonzalez, then an underhook throw by Weitzman. Gonzalez trying to get that whizzer thrown in, trying to square those hips up. Now body locked by Weitzman, but Gonzalez did a good job keeping her hips back, able to clear out of that.
Great job clearing there.
There's a double leg, cuts off. No, she didn't. She stayed on that double and drives her down for 2 more. That'll make it 10-2. Ankle lace will finish it off with a 12-2 technical superiority. I didn't think that she was in tight enough on that double leg.
Yeah.
I thought she was sliding off to the single, but she just kept driving through and then finished.
Something that we've been working a lot is just not stopping your feet. Even if your feet are on the move, your hands will get to the legs, and then you will finish that. She did a great job just continuing that action.
So 12-2. That is one of the other rules that's a little different in freestyle is 4 points for the technical superiority, but since Weitzman did score against Gonzalez, then William Jewell gets 1 point as well. So 14-1 is the score now in the team score. We move to 124. Emery Belosan for William Jewell, taking on Callie Lang for the Hawkeyes. Callie with that nice ball in her first matchup here today. Love to see her do that same thing here. Shake hands. We get underway here at 124. Snap into a front headlock. Lang controlling that, tries to go to the leg, circle back up to their feet. Now 2-on-1 there by Belosan. Lang clears out of that one. It's back into that front head situation. Pulling her all the way down to the mat. Belosan circles up, looking for an underhook on that left side. See if she can get double under. She's trying to horse something up there, it looks like.
Callie's doing a good job just staying heavy on her elbow, not letting it come up for her to throw that underhook by.
Over-under situation now. clearing out, trying to snap again to that front headlock. Touches the knee that time. Little slide-by attempt by Belosin. Now we're going to get passivity warning. First one of the day, but passivity warning against Belosin. Now if they determine that again, she'll get put on the 30-second shot clock. It's one, there's been times that I'll be watching a match and I still don't understand always who gets put on that shot clock. There's a nice front headlock and then slide right through to the leg and drives her out of bounds for the push out. Lang gets 1 point.
I think that's something that I really love about freestyle is just it keeps the action going, and someone's always got to be scoring.
Yep. Belosin again trying to find those double unders. Lang keeping those hips back and away. Clearing out of it. Kylie doing a lot trying to snap into that front headlock here this match. Now we're going to stop it. We're going to get passivity. That is the second one, so that will be a 30-second shot clock now for Belosin. So she's got 30 seconds to score. Otherwise, it will be 1 point for Lang. And there's Callie in on a snatch attempt. Lost the leg momentarily, trying to adjust on it. Belosin trying to reach over the top, trying to throw that leg in. Now we're going to stop it for potentially dangerous, it looks like. That knee was twisted sideways. Still 13 seconds on the passivity clock. 50 seconds to go here in the first period. Lang for the Hawkeyes, a 1-0 lead. And there is the 1 point as the 30-second clock runs out, so that'll make it a 2-0 lead now. Do you feel like you try to put pressure on yourself if you're on that shot clock? Because there's a shot attempt. They go out of bounds, going to get a push out for red. So that'll make it 2-1.
I think there definitely is a little bit of pressure, but just knowing that you don't have to rush yourself, there's still that patience in there. You do have 30 seconds to score, and so making sure that you're not putting, just diving in and doing it lousy. You need to have a setup and get to your tie to get to that attack, because ultimately that could just put you down even further if they score that 2 and then they get the 1 for the passivity. So just being smart in that situation and knowing that you'll get the takedown.
Final seconds ticking away here in this first period. And Lang for the Hawkeyes will have a 2-1 lead as we head to the break. If you're looking for a place to stay near Iowa City and the University of Iowa, Hyatt Regency Coralville offers a memorable experience. The newly remodeled 288-room hotel features an on-site restaurant, new cafe serving Starbucks, a beautiful outdoor terrace, and much more. Hyatt Regency Coralville, located in the Iowa River Landing District, and is within walking distance to unique restaurants, luxury retailers, and live events at Extreme Arena. Referee calling for the wrestlers to get back to the center. Lang for the Hawkeyes, a 2-1 lead over Belosin for William Jewell. Let's see if Callie makes any of those mid-match adjustments that you talked about there, Lily.
Be really great to get her to.
Inside trip attempt there. Callie did a good job through the arm out to stop that leg attempt. Belosin trying to get around behind, and there is the 2 takedown. That'll give her a 3-2 lead in this match. And she's trying to get a wing thrown in. Trying to run that around. Now they're going to stop it. Potentially dangerous. Looked like she was not in a great spot on that wing. So now Callie does have to pick it up a little bit, but like you said, still being wise about what her choices are. Feels like Belosin, Lily, has done a lot more trying to get to those underhooks and controlling that upper body.
Yeah, Callie needs to just make sure that she's keeping her elbows in, elbows down, not allowing her to get there. And, get back to her ties, get back to her setups. I think that, she's wrestling pretty defensively right now, but she's doing a pretty good job, working center right now, trying to get Belosin to the outer edge.
Trying to get to that front headlock and then gets thrown by over to the edge. We're going to say one push out confirmed, so that'll make it 4-2 now in favor of Belozen. Now we're going to stop it, hands to the face. Minute and a half to go here in regulation. 4-2 is the score. I say regulation, there's no sudden victory. Belozen with that underhook again on the left side. Again, Callie doing a good job pushing in, but then Belozen almost baiting her right there and trying to throw her by to see if she can get another push-out point. Now Callie staying heavy on that head. Back to where she was earlier. Hawkeye crowd's wanting a passivity warning against Belozen again. Minute to go in this match. 4-2 is the lead for Belozen of William Jewell. There's Lang in on a shot right on the edge. Driver out of bounds. That'll be a one push out. 53 seconds to go. Now Callie still needs a takedown though. Another push out, you would still have a 2-point takedown for Belozen, and there's a nice sweep, and she gets around behind for the 2.
See if she can get a turn here.
5-4 is the lead for Lang. Looks for a quick tilt right there. Upper body. Almost got it. She does. Gets another 2 confirmed. Challenge brick going to come in. William Jewell did not think that that was there. And now they're going to have, they want the William Jewell coach to come over. They're going to have the referees come and talk about it. So they're going to come around and look at the review here to see.
Those are the situations I'm talking about where she's down by 1 point and, there's about 40 seconds left in the match. What do you do? Making sure that, you're not making any silly mistakes and trying to rush things again, thrown to your back, but instead, getting that takedown, trying to work for turns and, widening that gap.
Well, it was a good adjustment there, too. She'd been going front headlock so much. Yeah. And that time she just came to the head, pulled it just a little bit, and then dropped into that sweep attempt. And, she had enough of an angle there that she got to that leg, was able to get around behind and get that takedown. So after the takedown, she did get that upper body exposure, tilted her up over. William Jewell did not agree with it, so they threw that challenge brick in. Referee's down looking at that. Trying to remember, is it past 90 for exposure?
Yes.
So you just have to get past 90. On the folk style, you got to get 45.
Yep.
But once you get to that freestyle rule, you just have to get past that 90-degree plane. And to me, from up here, it looked like she did.
It did, yes. Yeah. We'll see what they decide here.
I mean, the two side judges are talking about it. It was called and confirmed on the mat. They wave it off, so I guess our angle was a little off right here. So that keeps it a 5-4 score now.
26 seconds left in this second period.
So now Belozen's probably going to be coming fast and furious.
If I'm Callie here, I'm staying in good position. I'm fighting in, not letting that underhook get in there again, keeping elbows tight, just working my stance.
Down to 15 on the clock. Belozen working that 2-on-1. Callie doing a good job keeping that left hand up inside position on the collar tie.
Getting wrist control.
Down block on the shot attempt. Now we're going to stop it, hands to the face with 5 seconds on the clock. Final seconds tick away. There's a shot by Belozen, and Lang will fight it off and get the win by a score of 5-4. Good hard-fought victory right there for Callie. Since it was 5-4, 3 points for the Hawkeyes, 1 point for William Jewell. That makes it 17-2 now in the team score. As the official wireless partner of the Iowa Hawkeyes, U.S. Cellular reminds you that on game days, your hands are for cheering, not texting, because game days are built for the Hawkeyes. U.S. Cellular, built for us. To 131. Shelby Kemp will wrestle for William Jewell. And she will take on 7th-ranked Sky Reelan. One of those new faces in the Hawkeye room. Did not wrestle in the first matchup against Central. Check with both judges. Whistle sounds. We get underway here. Reelan for the Hawkeyes and Kemp for William Jewell. 17-2 is the team score in favor of the Hawks.
Pretty strong hand fight going right now here. Reelan's doing a good job just keeping center, kind of driving her to the edge.
Those are the things, too. You know, a lot of times a casual fan may watch and like, there's not a lot going on, but there's a lot with that hand fighting and positioning and trying to create those openings.
Yep, and it takes a lot of time and effort in there, too. I don't think, you know, some fans realize that as well.
And if somebody wanted to try and just go through, you know, even just a 30-second hand fighting sparring session, see how you feel.
Yes.
There is a passivity warning against Kemp for William Jewell.
There's some nights Gary may will, you know, just grab you and we'll hand fight for a solid hour straight.
Oh, jeez.
And let me tell you, that gets you tired.
I can only imagine. Over to the warning area. Kemp snaps and circles back to the center. And there is the second passivity warning on Kemp. So she'll have a 30-second shot clock on her. Reelan for the Hawkeyes. Goes to an arm spin, and that's going to be a slip. Slip throw, no takedown. Tried to throw that arm spin and just got stopped, and William Jewell landed on top of her. Snapped, almost looked like she's going inside trip. Gets a point for the passivity as the 30-second shot clock runs out. So Reelan leads 1-0. Left hand on that collar. There's a low shot attempt there.
See if she can work up and recover here.
Another arm spin attempt, that time by William Jewell. Now they're going to stop it for having the arm twisted funny. And during that, they did give first passivity warning to Sky Reelan for Iowa. I don't remember, does that carry over? Like, since we're down 20 seconds left in this period, if she gets another passivity start at the second period, would that be the shot clock then?
Yes, in the second period, yep.
I couldn't remember if they carried over or not. Slide by attempt there by Kemp. Reelan able to keep those hips squared up, though. First period comes to an end. It will be a 1-0 lead for Reelan. Oak Knoll's mission is to provide exceptional retirement living and health services through Life Care, a not-for-profit life plan community serving the Iowa City area for 57 years. Oak Knoll, conveniently located near the University of Iowa hospitals and clinics, Kinnick Stadium, Carver Hawkeye Arena, and downtown Iowa City. Proud sponsor of Hawkeye Athletics. Visit oakknoll.com to learn more. the adjustments. Wrestlers back to the center. And we get back underway here for the second period. Shot by Kemp a little ways away. Reelin able to defend that. She comes across looking underhook on the left side. Didn't like where she was at, so she clears out of that. Looking to that collar tie. Doing a lot of pushing. Goes back to that arm spin. Same thing. Slip throw. Second time she's hit that, and Kemp's able to basically slip around on top of her. No points for that.
See if she can make the mid-match adjustment here now, knowing that that's not worked twice. We'll see if she can, maybe get to those legs and get an attack off.
See, that's where I get
She's
confused.
got that, yeah.
She just hits the arm spin, and then she gets warned for passivity. So now she's on the shot clock. There's times where I don't mind it because, like you said, it encourages the action. Yes. But at the same time, it's a head-scratcher sometimes. And the thing for Sky is
there we go.
Takes a shot, trying to elevate here.
See if she
Head getting stuffed. She's trying to step over. She's going to give up the passivity point, even though she's in on the shot because she didn't score before the shot clock ran out. But she's still on that leg trying to finish.
Gets to her feet.
Elevates it, trying to dump her down.
Walking into the edge.
Inside trip action, steps all the way across. And there is the 2 takedown for Sky Reelin. Trying to find some sort of a turn, not going to get it back to their feet. That's big right there because since she was second on the passivity clock, if it was tied at 1, she would lose the match because she gave up the last point. Now she gets that takedown. Now she's got herself a 3-1 lead. There's an attempt there by William Jewell. Armbar thrown in. There's the takedown. Another exposure. And look to the edge. Confirm the fall for Sky Reelin.
One takedown can change the whole momentum of an entire match, just like that.
5 minutes the time of the fall.
Start to get desperate, and then, people can capitalize on that.
Yep.
So Sky did a great job of that.
Just creates an opening. So 22-2 is the lead now for the Hawkeyes. We move to 138. Nia Estrella for the Hawkeyes. Going to be taking on, let's see who they announce here. I believe this is Pearson. Oh, I was wrong. It's Elisa Jimenez. Estrella with the fall in her first matchup in the first period. Who do you think has the best walkout music besides your own?
Yeah, I mean me, obviously. No, it's a tough one. I feel like everyone has such different personalities and different interests.
Push out point for Nania.
I really like Sterling Diaz's. You guys won't hear that today, but she has.
Nice double for the 2. Oh, they're going to give 4 on that.
Feet to back there.
Looked like Jimenez was able to belly out quick enough, but that'll make it a 5-0 lead for Estrella. Like Jimenez trying to set up a headlock there, but unable to hang on. Another double leg, another 4 points. That'll make it 9-0. Now she's got that trapped arm, goes to the other side with it. And they're going to stop it and get back up to their feet. Just a nice double leg that Estrella hit, and there's a shot. Go behind. She's going to get a takedown, gets the exposure, but it won't count because it's already an 11-0 technical superiority. Hawks go on top by a score of 26-2. And that's how you just take care of business. I mean, that double leg, hits that just really well, tight. I mean, have you seen that in practice, I bet, a time or two?
Yeah, for sure.
We move to 145. One of the either ors for both teams, so we'll see who we get. For William Jewell, there's Paige Barber. And we'll get first opportunity to see Macy Kilty for the Hawkeyes. World team member, one of those new additions to the room. Referee trying to get his whistle out of his shirt. Both wrestlers ready to get after it. And there the whistle sounds. Right away, a sweep attempt. Elevates that leg, limp arm. Get around the hips. Gets
right
the takedown and into a exposure for 4.
Right to the gut wrench, working for the leg lace. Oh, well.
And she just uses her legs for another 2. She's going for that ankle lace and then just got her tilted a little bit more. And there she turns through and gets 2 more. They go out of bounds, makes it 8-0. 2:26 to go here in the first. Macy Kilty for the Hawkeyes. 2-on-1, switches off to an underhook. Posting on that elbow. How important, Lily, is it with some of these, world team members and just that extra experience that you get and being able to see things at such a high level that they can bring to this wrestling room and help the rest of the team out?
Absolutely, yeah. No, it's super important. I think Coach Dunn does a really great job at recruiting those athletes. And like I said earlier, Macy Kilty has been a huge addition to our room, just bringing so much knowledge and experience to our team. She just got back from Albania, winning a silver world medalist at U23s and a bronze world medalist at Senior Worlds. And so, she's at the high level. She's been through it. She's done it. And, now she's making her Hawkeye debut in Carver Hawkeye Arena. So I'm super happy for her.
She gets the win 10-0, gives the Hawkeyes a lead of 30-2 now over William Jewell. Moves us to 160. This is Nilese Izgiri for William Jewell. And we'll get to see the Carver Hawkeye debut of Kennedy Blades. Olympic silver medalist. Just one of the best wrestlers that you'll see. A lot of Hawk fans excited to see her, excited when she made the move here to Iowa City. Comes across, double leg attempt, comes up into a body lock. And throws her down for 4. Now trying to adjust ult. Looked like the head ref, or the mat ref wanted to get the fall, but was not confirmed. There's another 2 exposures. They go out of bounds. Makes it 6-0. Another double leg back up into that body lock. Picks her up again.
Suplex her.
Tried to suplex. Nothing doing there. Now a headlock thrown in, but Blades gets around for the 2. Tries another gut wrench. Leading 8-0. and almost gets reversed there. And that will be a 1 point, as Blades was going for it and just lost position on it. Geary able to slip around. Stop it with no advancement. They'll head back to the center. 8-1. Blades.
She's sneezing.
Almost got hit in the nose just right. She sneezed. Gets a bless you. Goes back into that same double leg. Takes her down for 4 more to finish it out 12-1. $34-3 now is the lead for the Hawkeyes. Well, the Hawkeye football team is officially bowl eligible. Sign up to automatically receive official bowl travel information at hawkeyesports.com/bowl-central. When the game is announced, you'll immediately receive information on game tickets, air travel, and hotel. That's hawkeyesports.com/bowl-central, presented by Travel Leaders Destinations Unlimited, Iowa's official bowl tour. We move to 180, where the Hawkeyes will get a forfeit. William Jewell does not have anyone. Oh, I guess they are going to send somebody. They're going to bump up Wilden from 160. So Kylie Welker for the Hawkeyes will get to wrestle against Athena Wilden. Welker underway here.
That was a very strong technical wrestler.
Gets a push-out point right there. Sure, her and Kennedy probably have some decent, nice ankle pick right there for the two. Her and Blades probably have some good scraps in the room. Similar body styles, similar mindsets.
Definitely.
There's the gut wrench for two. Gut wrench for two.
Iron sharpens iron, as they say.
Oh, yeah.
It's true.
7-0 is the lead for Welker. Over-under situation. Arm slip attempts. Mat ref says 4, side ref says 2, side ref on the near side says 4. That will be an 11-0 technical superiority for Kylie Welker. Hawks go on top by a score of 38-3. Hit all of that. Like I said earlier, Lily, I don't think you weren't on yet, but good crowd here today.
Yeah, we have a great crowd.
Awesome to see these guys getting in here and get to see these Hawkeye women wrestlers take after it. So.
Absolutely. Last season we had a really great showing for our Trailblazers against Life University. I think we had set a record over 8,000 in attendance. This was truly amazing.
And I just see that there's so much growth in women's wrestling, girls wrestling at the high school level, that I can only see things continuing on an upward trend from here going forward.
Absolutely. I was in the thick of that definitely throughout high school, and my very first state tournament I think only had maybe 100 girls at it, and by my senior year we had over 2,000, and we were qualifying at that point to have to go, and so it's crazy that now we're getting into the point where we're having to do different divisions just for female wrestling, and so yeah, it's been great.
JC Fuller wrestling for the Hawkeyes here at 207. They got a push-out point, and Coach Ramos from William Jewell wanting a clarification there. I think what she's saying is almost like she just kind of like pushed her away instead of like getting a continuous action pushing her out. Not the only thing I can see she's asking for a clarification. Either way, it's going to stand. 1-0 is the lead for Fuller. Comes across underhook. Now into a front headlock. William Jewell girl doing a good job. She changed levels like she was going to take a shot. She's caught underneath in that front headlock, and JC hustles around finally and gets that 2-point takedown. Went down looking for an ankle, couldn't get it. Now she gets the gut, but looks like they are going to give it to her, even though they were out of bounds. They will confirm 2 more. And that will make it a 5-0 lead. A minute gone by here in this first period. Hawks on top 38-3. Fuller goes to a snatch, comes up over the head, and she's going to put it to her back. They confirm the fall in 1:06.
Great match by JC Fuller.
43-3 the final score there. Lily, thank you very much for coming up, helping me out a little bit. It was awesome. Good luck to you the rest of this year and throughout your career as well.
Thank you so much. I had a great time. Thank you.
Yep, head on down, shake hands, and take part with your team. Lily Luft helping us out here with the women's wrestling team. Hawkeyes win this one by a score of 43-3. They win by a score of 47-0 over Cornell College as well, and get a couple of big victories here today. They will be back in action next week as they will be down at the Missouri Valley Open down in Missouri. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be back to wrap things up right after this from Carver. You're listening to Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Hawk fans, stop in and visit the newly renovated guest rooms at Hyatt Regency Coralville Hotel and Conference Center, located in the heart of Iowa River Landing. Stay within walking distance of Extreme Arena, home of the Hawkeye volleyball team, as well as great restaurants, shopping, and scenic walking trails along the Iowa River. Hyatt Regency Coralville is also the home of Hawk Talk with Jan Jensen and Fran McCaffrey. Come together at Hyatt Regency Coralville, where everything you need is right here.
Our mission at Oak Knoll is to provide exceptional retirement living and health services through life care. I'm Steve Rowe, CEO. We are a not-for-profit life plan community and have served the Iowa City area for 57 years. Oak Knoll is located near University of Iowa hospitals and clinics, Kinnick Stadium, Carver Hawkeye Arena, Hancher Auditorium, and downtown Iowa City. Visit our website at oakknoll.com to learn more. We're a proud sponsor of Hawkeye Athletics. Go Hawks!
Iowa Hawkeyes women's basketball forward Hannah Stuelke teamed up with 22 and Vine at Riverside Casino and Golf Resort to bring you an exclusive creation, the Hamburger. This mouthwatering masterpiece features 2 delicious sausage and beef patties with crispy bacon jam, melted American cheese, and a perfectly fried egg, all nestled on a French toast caramelized brioche bun. Experience the Hamburger today, available only at 22 and Vine. It's a game changer.
Welcome back to Carver Hawkeye Arena. Stephen Grace putting the finishing touches on the Iowa duels here this year. The Hawkeyes winning 47-0 over Cornell and 43-3 over William Jewell, moving to 4-0 on the season. So big thank you to Lily Luft coming up, helping us out a little bit. Big thank you, of course, to all of our sponsors as well for everything that you do. Hawkeyes will be in action in the area again December 29th and 30th over at Extreme Arena in Coralville for the Soldier Salute. Head on over and get your tickets for that. It'll be a great opportunity. And then they'll be back here inside Carver Hawkeye Arena for a January 18th double duel as well. So head to the Hawkeye Sports ticket office and get more information for tickets there. But come on out, support these great women and all that they do for wrestling. It's an exciting team and a lot of great things that they've got as they are positive momentum going forward in the sport of women's wrestling. This is Stephen Grace. Thank you for tuning in. Congratulations for the Hawkeyes getting a couple of big victories And we look forward to calling some more action for them over at the Soldier Salute in Coralville at late December. This is Stephen Grace. You have been listening to Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Iowa Hawkeye Wrestling has been brought to you by Hy-Vee. Score big savings with a Hy-Vee Perks membership. Iowa Lottery. Be a VIP with the Iowa Lottery. Visit ialottery.com for details. University of Iowa Healthcare. Changing medicine, changing lives. Wimmer's Meats, the official hot dog of the Hawkeyes. Also brought to you by Riverside Casino and Golf Resort, home of the Draft Day Sports Lounge, just minutes south of Iowa City. And by U.S. Bank, proud to sponsor the Iowa Hawkeyes. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. The preceding has been a Learfield presentation on the Hawkeye Sports Network.